Yeah.
Wow,
It used to be a lot simpler.
Oh no.
Ladies and
not
gentlemen, welcome to Blood on the Clock Tower. You now know who you are.
We have
Congratulations.
blood in the
rolls.
clock
Clock on the
tower.
blood tower.
I'm having an identity crisis.
Oh, you're my
That's cool.
wife. You
Nope.
got the wife token.
Oh, I'm the barber.
You're
you
the
said I
barber.
was your wife, you liar. I'm leaving.
Well, she cuts my hair sometimes, so it tracks. Great. Okay, cool. Let's do things. Sweet. So, breaking news. Yenza leaves Peter. No! Okay, so to start, we're going to tell Otto and K-Max about each other. Whoops, that's not right. Calls him a liar. Wake. All right. Sweet. So we tell them who's on each other's team. This could be a little bit rough, actually. Otto does have an out to move who the big bad is. But I am a little bit nervous about K-Max getting caught. We'll see what happens. This is the clickbait we need. No. Let's give some good bluffs. I think Dreamer is a good bluff. Sweet. So we'll give him the Dreamer, the Town Crier, and the Seamstress. Those are all very strong information rolls. We'll ask Ben if Ben gets to choose if he wants to change his character ability at any point during the game. Well, during the night, of course. He chooses not to. Tasty Cakes is the Snake Charmer, and he gets to every night pick a player. If that player is the big bad, then he swaps teams and rolls with that person. All right, and that's all that anybody does on the first night, so that's actually pretty easy. Great, so we'll stall a little bit. We'll pretend there's an evil twin being woken up, a witch, Sarah Novus, a clockmaker, a dreamer, a seamstress, a mathematician. Let's wake everyone up, shall we? This is day one.
Oh, okay, you're right.
I don't want to sully myself for this game, but my top starting token is Imp.
Well, good news is you can't be
Not on this
Looking red.
It's great news to start. Everyone go interrogate Yenza. We'll have trials in a minute.
Hold on, who died? Uh-oh.
I died. This is day one. You know, I'm dead.
Why would you assume someone's dead, Jens? That's crazy.
That was
Oh, that was.
Agamemnon got left in town. Interesting.
Hold on, I have that written down somewhere. Artist, sage, or barber?
Alright, artist, sage,
Uh-huh.
barber. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
What are your 3 bluffs?
My 3 bluffs are
Confusing.
artist, sage, or barber.
Good. Now you should give me another one just for fun, just because. I'm
No,
done playing this game. No,
I'm just
no.
gonna stick with those.
Information.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, P Deer.
speaking of P
You're
Deer,
the guy I need to talk to.
I
Hi, what's up?
Not right now.
can leave.
Eventually.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sense. And do you happen to have 2 other claims? That way we can make it look like it was a 3 for 3.
Well, I will probably go with Town Crier, Mathematician, and Dreamer. And yourself?
I will go with Seamstress, Oracle, and Clockmaker. And for Oracle, I am saying that I got a 0. And a Clockmaker, or for Clockmaker, I'm saying I got 4.
4. Okay. And
So-
yeah, with Dreamer, Mathematician. Yeah.
Yeah, and
So-
Seamstress, I'm going to say I haven't activated Seamstress yet. I'm going to try to last that as long as I can, because otherwise it's going to be like, well, guys, I could use my Seamstress still. So,
Yeah, and then turn myself into the demon if that's the case.
yeah, probably not a bad idea, yeah.
To chat, I was like, oh, I didn't prepare anything, but I did tell him I'm a townsfolk and that my role description does begin each night.
Okay. That's really helpful. Hey, it's not a once per game.
It's not a one.
I know
game.
that.
Yeah, that's as
Yeah.
far as we're going today. How are you doing? Anything to share?
I'm good. Yeah, no, I can tell you that I either will get information or have got information.
Okay.
Hi, Pri. How are you?
Will or have got information.
Welcome in.
That's suitably vague and cryptic and
You
spooky
gave me
for
Sure. So I'm either the Dreamer, the Mathematician, or the Town Crier. What
Alright,
about
I-
yourself?
Am either the dreamer, the mathematician, or the town crier.
Interesting. Okay, then.
Oh, we should
Good
follow
talk.
Ben more.
Good talk.
I need to make sure I'm making notes on what people have told me. There we go.
Yes, sir.
I'm a townsfolk. Don't know if that's crazy to say, but yeah, I'm an each night role. The first 2 words of my description are each night. Yeah.
Each night roll. Okay, so you're. I haven't looked at how many of the.
Hello, I'm bluffing Savant. I was about to say Sage.
I'm bluffing. What are the demons? I'm bluffing Vortox.
Nodashi, Vortox. Yeah.
Okay, very good. Sweet.
Mhm.
We'll have
Yeah,
fun.
I should really figure out what my 2 pieces of information are.
Yeah, that's always tough.
Yep. Okay.
Good
I'll
luck.
talk to you later.
There's dust,
Hey, Map, you want to talk?
Sure, let's talk.
bullweeds blowing through. Hi, chat. I'm alone.
Okay. Is there anything you'd like to tell
should
me?
I put you
wanna,
down
like-
as evil as well?
I wouldn't do that. It's not true. But, I mean, if you want to, go
Hi,
ahead.
Ben.
For funsies.
For
Okay, I can
funsies.
give you 3 if you want.
Sure, I can give you 3.
Okay. Math, Juggle, and Savant.
Okay. I am either the artist, juggler, or the seamstress.
Artist, Juggler, Seamstress. Okay. Artist, Juggler, Seamstress. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's pretty much all.
Understand how I get the screen smaller so I can make customers. Flower Girl, Snake Charmer, Oracle.
Yes.
All right. Don't know about claiming Snake Charmer, but hey, I will potentially help you track votes then.
Okay.
Okay, that works for me.
Bing bong.
We're gonna institute a new house rule. Whoever doesn't respect the gong within 5 seconds instantly dies.
God,
gosh.
not forgotten.
That
The
sounds like an
Instantly
atheist
forgotten.
game.
Yeah, that's how you know it's an atheist game. I gave you guys the wrong script on purpose.
I mean,
Alice-
I have said, as part of an atheist game, you can choose to swap the script as part of breaking the rules after you give out the rolls. So,
Yeah. As soon as the atheist is in play, then so somebody became the atheist, but since it's Gardener, they didn't get the Gardener token. They didn't see it. Anyways, nominations are open. If you nominate, please raise your hand so it's easier for me to see that you nominated.
I would like to nominate.
Yes, go ahead.
I would like to nominate myself.
Oh, we're juggling.
Oh,
Jacob nominates himself. We can do that. We can do juggles afterwards.
sorry.
That's fine.
I want to nominate myself for just demon and minion info if we have a Flower Girl or a Town Crier. And I will vote on myself as well. I would ask to not be murdered, but just for info.
All right, your defense.
I'm very charming, so keep me around.
if we can get one more vote, just 4 though.
3, just 4. Okay.
We also have a Vortox. Is there anyone willing to die?
4 is not enough.
We have a Vortox?
Yes,
Well, I'm
there's
sorry.
a
there's
If
a
we do-
possibility
There-
of Vortox.
there's
We need
one
a
on
Vortox
scripts, yeah.
starter.
There's
Or-
Vortox
Yeah.
in the script, so we should execute somebody.
Is there anyone willing to die?
I want to juggle.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Fine.
Go ahead and juggle.
I will juggle TC as the mutant, Jacob as a very friendly guy, so you can ignore that one. Otto is the dreamer, Ben as the mathematician, and Agamone as the seamstress.
Thank you
All
much. Any
I
other
would
juggles?
like to juggle.
Go ahead.
I will juggle one of Otto, Jacob, K-Max, Yenza, or Crash as the Vigor Mortis.
Otto, Jacob, Yenza, Crash, or who'd I miss?
K-Max. was the
K-Max.
fifth.
As
Not
the-
me!
All right, thank you.
All right.
I can't be the victim.
Can I juggle as well?
Oh,
All right. I'd like to juggle Ben and Yenza as the artist, Map as the mathematician or the Vig, and do Jacob as the. We'll go Nudashi. That'll be fun.
Thank you much. Any other juggles? All right. Any other nominations?
Matt Pack nominates TC.
Map nominates TC and is not executed. Tell us about it.
Hooray! I didn't die. There's not a witch, clearly. This is the boring execution if we want, for reasons. But if not, then don't do it.
Tasty Cakes, your reply?
I guess this is fine. I wouldn't like to die now, but yeah, I guess if nobody else is going to be executed today, then this is fine.
All right. 5
Someone.
votes will put Tasty Cakes on the block.
We want the same 4 people to vote that voted on Jacob, and
And then one more.
Well, that's that.
Uh,
Otto, do you need to put your
Alright.
hand down, or did you vote last time?
I voted.
Otto and Jacob both voted last time.
All right.
So
I also voted.
That's not
is
an issue.
enough. Any other nominations?
I'm sorry, TC. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
Are you?
Drop
That
out.
doesn't. Those look like crocodile tears.
I mean,
to me.
the only thing that would be better for a nomination is if a clockmaker is willing to jump on the block,
Yeah. Or mathematician, frankly.
or a seamstress that
I
already
mean-
earned their ability.
However,
Like, if
that,
they're
that
seamstress
throws our
who
town
earned their
crier.
ability.
That throws our town crier information off, because then we'd have to get more votes than
We
6.
have to
and
get
even
7
more.
instead of
Yeah,
and then-
that's even more. Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, if there's a spent seamstress, or if there's a spent artist or a clockmaker, those 3 might
Well,
be
they
better.
should have spoken up sooner,
This
and
is
now you're
also
the reason
true.
why Tasty Cakes is gonna die. Shame on you. Shame on you.
Wait, shame on Ben or shame
At
on
this
me?
point, shame on the clockmaker. At this point, you might want to stay quiet because shameful.
We're coming for you.
second call for nominations.
If you're the big bad, kill the clockmaker, and we're not gonna care.
Yeah, we'll
that's-
be like, ah, good riddance. We hate that guy.
Jens is probably the clockmaker.
Is this where I come out as the clock? No, no, I'm
Right
not.
now.
That wasn't in my choose at all.
I'm like, my
Clockmaker,
guy hate
clockmaker.
All right, closing nominations in 5. Tasty Cakes is executed and dies. Everyone goes to sleep.
Sleepy time.
All right. Matt Pack didn't die in the night. Is that a win or not? Great question. Okay, we'll see what happens this night. We start by asking Ben if he wants to use his ability. We're also going to ask, well, we won't ask Tasty Cakes anything anymore because he is dead. Who did he choose? I think he chose Map. Yes. What does the clockmaker do? He learns how many steps away. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he gets a 4. Very fun. All right. Now, exciting stuff here. Our pit tag is going to turn Ben into the Klutz. Wow. That was wild. That was wild. You are, where is it? Klutz? Klutz. You are good. You are Klutz. Crazy timing there. All right, so the pit hag has the ability to change people during the night, which is a lot of fun. Make a choice. The barber does nothing. The sweetheart does nothing. The sage does nothing. The oracle. Oh my goodness. That's fascinating that they went for killing him right away. I'm gonna have to research something. Oh, I'm rusty. Blood on the clock tower. No Dashi. No, not no Dashi. Pit hag. Does a dead player count as in play? I don't remember. We might have to research during the day. That's fine. Let's wake everybody up because we have things afoot.
He's terrifying.
He is fantastic.
Good
Yeah.
morning, everybody. I am here to announce the death of Ben.
Interesting.
Oh, well, Ben, I think I trust you
Oh.
again.
That is interesting.
I claim Klutz, and I will choose Yenza.
The game
Hold on.
continues.
Let me-
Okay. Good.
What does Klutz
That's-
do? What did you?
I
You
cut-
almost.
Oh,
You chose me?
He
Of all
trusted
people?
you to be a good person.
Wow.
You didn't think he would.
Game, basically.
Oh wow.
Hi, Jay.
That
how
was
you
great
doing?
until it wasn't. Yep, unless it's a Vigor Mortis game. Or no. Vigor Mortis. Hold on.
Vigor
You
Mortis
mean
kills
Vortox?
their minions, and they retain their abilities.
Oh.
So effectively, he could clear you as good, and
Interesting.
you'd be good for the rest of the game.
And I would cling on to that because I love anyone who clears me as good.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah. Or it's a Vortox. There's so many reasons why you still can't trust me. Well, anyways, that's fine. I
Well,
don't
no,
trust
Vortox
you.
wouldn't matter. Vortox doesn't affect Klutz.
Oh, right. Doesn't check
Yeah,
affectability.
because that's not it's
Cool.
not Townsfolk, first of all, and second, it's not information. So
Okay.
either you're good or you're not.
Yeah. Wow, we're right back where we started.
Yeah.
Okay. I have no further info. Why did you kill TC? Why do you hate him?
He's the snake.
Night.
Yep.
Yep.
Uh,
So, I was honestly worried that they were going to set up a Fangu jump into me, because that would have been fun to deal with, but no. It's not a Fangu as the big bad, as far as I can tell.
so with a 4, that would mean that the big bad is like directly across from both their
Directly
minions.
opposite their minion. But
Both?
because
is
we
it,
know
is
it's
it 1 minion game?
it's a 1 minion game,
Okay. then
because
yeah.
we know it's not a Fangu, there's a solid shot a no dashi poison could reach around to me. Because
Mhm.
if Yenza is the no dashi and crashes an outsider or the minion, then it's the poison's getting to me.
Mhm.
Even if you were a no dashi and then one of Yenza.
Hello, I'm doing Savant Things once again.
Hello.
Today, my information is a good player was executed or an evil player died last night.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. I don't know why you're thanking me.
I want to learn what's going on too, of
That's
course.
true. Yeah. Do things in accord with the fake Savant world.
The anti-savant. You tell two things to the storyteller. They might be true.
That would actually be a wild, like, magician-like thing, right? Like, for town.
You can always do that. I don't know what. Okay. Yeah. Great.
Anyway.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
no, I figured it out by mistake.
Hey, Max, you look talkable.
Hi,
Okay.
Hope. How you doing?
Fine, man. Be that way.
Yeah,
Poor
I
baby.
will. Yeah. Hey, look, he's got me for a whisper neighbor, so I'll keep him entertained. Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. I see the social interaction is so great. I immediately trust you. You've even got like a faded, glowy background. Like, hey, I'm your friend. You should trust me. I just realized all of my defenses
I've
went
got-
down.
Hey, I've gone pro. I've got the ring light. Yeah.
Well, this is
Jacob is
terrifying.
great.
All right. Well,
Well,
I'll
love
give
you
you
a
all the
lot.
information I got.
Thank you so much.
You didn't give yourself up for execution yesterday.
Or haven't used it yet.
Uh-huh.
What?
What?
That's what I'm asking you. You said, that's why I'm like, what? You don't have
Uh-huh.
to use Seamstress right away. If you use Seamstress right away, I actually would say using Seamstress right
Facial hair
away
makes people
is
more
probably not
willing to
ideal.
trust
You'd
you.
want to wait till at least
Do you think
day
so?
3. Actually, day 3 at the latest. You should
I would suspect
Oh,
the
depends.
opposite, if anything.
Depends.
I can give you potential Savant information if you'd like.
I was curious if any of your juggler information from yesterday came true. I don't think I actually wrote your stuff down.
Yeah, I got a 2. If I'm
Two. Okay. Yeah, you can give me the savant stuff.
Yeah, so Savant information is day 1, one player used their one use ability today, or the outsider count has been modified. And number 2 is a good player was executed, or an evil player died last night.
So it's either good or bad died last night,
Or they're both wrong, if it's Vortox.
or both wrong if it's Vortex. That's true.
Yeah. But I feel like I trust TC, so maybe it's not Vortox game.
You can check and then it's fine.
In the logs,
I-
who's been talking to who?
Yeah.
Peter,
that's
who has
fine.
Agamon been talking to? Tell me. Tell me, please.
He's been talking to the orbs in the great beyond.
Well, that's witchcraft. I gotta get out of here. I'm cursed.
All right, have fun with that.
I'm putting a sus token
Vester,
or
thank you for the
sus
follow,
reminder next to
appreciate
someone's
you.
name, but I'm not going to.
Donged, but not
Uh,
forgotten.
Hi, what's up?
Oh, we're going to use Mortis question, I think.
Wonderful.
We're going to do the boring thing. We're going to do the boring thing. Am I the artist?
Yes.
Okay.
Drama llama.
All right.
All right. Nominations are open. Crash is quiet. Yeah, I might
Oh,
help
he
remind me. I meant to
muted
send
himself.
him a message last night.
Nominations are open.
I started talking in chat.
Opa!
Nominations are open.
Nope, they're out.
I have an announcement to make. So, as I just mentioned, I did get pit-hagged last night into the Klutz. I started the game as your philosopher. And then last night I filoed into Clockmaker because the Clockmaker would have already been spent at that point. And I'm glad I did then because, I got what value out of it I could.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep the Clockmaker info hidden for now.
Okay.
I have told one person, but I will keep that to myself for now. I ask that the person I told it to keeps it to themselves too.
My only concern is that you got Vigor Mortis killed.
Well, so I could be a Vigor kill, and you know how much I love me some Vigor. And if I were the dead player, I would love getting that Vigor kill on me. Tasty. But I mean, there's nothing you can do about it at this point, bucko.
Yeah, well, I can execute Yenza, but I'm not going to.
Well, yeah, sure. We can always execute Yenza. I can support that.
Yeah, we could do that.
I can't support that. Hi, I'm Yenza. I'd like to speak up, please.
Yeah, I don't think Cienza.
But I can say, from my perspective, it is not a Fangu game. Otherwise, I would have become the Fangu.
That does make sense.
I don't expect so, Beer Fox.
Oh.
Wait,
Be very
why?
Because I got pit-hagged into the Klutz, and the pit-hag.
Oh, yeah.
And then he would have had to become a Fangu.
I see
Gotcha.
now.
Okay.
And then they were
Okay.
a Fangu.
Yeah,
Am I
we
the only
will
one
be.
that lost connection just then?
You did
Yeah.
not.
Yes.
Ben was
Okay.
pit-hagged into the Klutz, but he was the philosopher before that.
He became the Clockmaker.
The Clockmaker.
And
Okay.
got
Then it's
Clockmaker.
all over the character sheet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Second call for nominations.
Mappack nominates K-Max?
Map nominates K-Max. Tell us about it.
Are we getting clock hands? There we go.
It's really complicated for somebody in the bottom half to nominate somebody to their clockwise position because of how the windows work. Well, sometimes the pop-up windows get in the way, and
I'm gonna do that as much as possible now.
All right, well, we've had a good run. Go ahead and make your case.
I don't intuitively I don't trust K-Max's claims personally. And even if I did, I don't know if they're that useful, but maybe they will be. I'm not sure. But suffice it to say, I do not have a good read on him.
K-Max, your reply.
I mean, he's welcome to his opinion. He also just called me. He said very mean things to me as he came into the call, and he said not to repeat them. So technically, it's true.
Don't repeat them.
Technically, it's true.
I forget what I said completely.
All right, 4 votes. We'll put K-Max on the block.
I like this.
Yeah. Let's get exactly 4.
Otto?
Or not.
Well, that's
Sorry.
3 is not enough. Any other nominations today?
I will just say I like that because K-Max gave me a 3 for 3, and I do not like his 3 for 3 for reasons unknown.
I would
I
like
my
to
3 for 3.
nominate TC, please.
Yenza nominates TC. Tell us about it.
If anyone has anyone suspicious that they'd rather execute, we can absolutely move forward on this. But can we at least just get and only get 4, so that way it's not hard to top it. But let's get 4 on TC for Vortox fodder.
And
All
get
right.
the Steam 3.
I got
plus-
these 4
People
hands.
who voted on K-Max. Yeah.
Tasty Cakes, your reply.
I am dead.
Or Tox fodder.
Accurate. I mean, I'll never
Yeah.
confirm or deny.
I'll never tell.
I'll never tell.
Oh.
And you can decide whether I was just really emphasizing never or if that was a double negative.
Are you always telling us? All right, 4 votes is enough.
Excellent.
Hit him again.
It's twice in 2 days. TC's being executed.
I mean,
It's
that
having a great time.
it's going to take a lot to beat my record of 4 times in one game.
I don't think we want to try to do that here.
I still need to talk to Crash and reconvene with Jacob.
I'll also say if there is a clock tower amongst the players, or not a clock tower, a
That
clock
is a
maker.
clock tower.
If there's a clock maker amongst the players, feel free to hit me up for a chat tomorrow. We can compare info, see if it changed at all between the first 2 nights, because that would potentially indicate no Dashy near one of us,
Yeah.
or a clock or a Vortex game.
Any other nominations? I'm going to start
okay.
pushing to close.
I mean, I already nominated, so I can't again.
I identify as the clock.
I'd like to nominate Jeff. He's not here.
Yeah.
But
Jeff?
Jacob just nominates
Is anybody's name's Jeff? My name's Jeff. Anybody?
don't go by Jeff.
You can
There's a
get in-
lurker in chat named Jeff, and he's like, "How did you know I was here?"
Close it in 5.
No.
Hey, Jacob just made an illegal move. My name is Jeff.
Oh no! Well, you can't be nominated twice, so.
Tasty Cakes is executed, and if only he were the Zombu, you would have won. Oh well.
Yay!
Yeah.
Good night.
Darn.
Oh no!
I was at a conference yesterday, and
All right. Very fun. No Philosopher, no Snake Charmer. Go immediately to the Pit Hag. I'm wondering if he's going to change the big bad. He did. All right, so that means we're going to kill. We're definitely killing Baymax. And I think we're also going to kill. Crash. Actually, these aren't Fangu deaths. These are people are not poisoned anymore. Fun fact. All right, the barber does nothing, the sweetheart does nothing, the sage does nothing. Interesting that they don't have a pit hag death symbol. That's interesting. That's just fine. All right. Oh, and the oracle. We'll learn a 1. Chase is afoot. The chase is afoot? The something like that. The game's afoot. The chase is on. So, the good team now has learned that I mean, what everybody learns, that there was a pit hag death.
Al, happy birthday?
Yeah, why not?
I don't know. I'm just surprised. That's all.
Happy birthday to some. Happy death day to K-Max and Crash.
Big bad.
Ooh,
You're big bad.
why 2? What does that
Because
mean?
Pit Hag changed themselves into a big bad, or they changed who the big bad, like what the big bad was.
Wait,
Yeah.
if you change what the big bad was, the big bad.
The deaths
big
are
bad
arbitrary,
Arbitrary at night, yeah.
The storyteller
That
picks.
means, he gets to pick.
Yeah.
but
Oh,
that
so
still
somebody-
seems odd that he would choose to kill 2. So good must be like in a really good spot.
Yeah.
Oh, they probably, because we had a solid shot of narrowing down who's what, or what big bad was in play. That would make sense. All right, I don't like this at all. 2 deaths is a lot,
That is a
Yeah.
lot.
because that gets
I
us to
love-
final 5.
a really good social
2
read on
days.
Jacob, but I've done that before and been burnt by it. But I like he's the one.
Yeah.
I am the I'll just tell you I'm the savant.
Okay.
I can give you savant information if you like.
Sweet. Please do.
First day, one player used their one use ability today, or the outside account has been modified, or a good player was executed, or an evil player died last night for the second day.
You're gonna have to keep track of that. My brain is not big
I
enough.
am, don't
That's
worry.
Great. Good. Love that for you. Thank you for not making me the savant, Peter. That's great. Love that.
Yep, you're welcome. Don't have a third day yet because I have not yet talked with Phoebe.
Okay, yeah, I will let you do that. Love you and leave you.
Okay, love you and leave you.
Bye.
Okay, cool.
You want bluff right now?
Yeah, the big
Bluffy
bad
cuffs.
is now a Vortox, or the big bad is now the no Dashi.
Interesting.
Why not? I wrote big bag instead of big bag. Big bad.
The big bad is now a Vortox could never be the true statement.
Oh, that's true. But that could be interesting.
Yeah, if I wanted to make it obvious what was true.
Yeah, but you're probably right. I should probably write Fengu. Okay.
Good luck.
Thanks. Wow.
Not that he's necessarily the big bad, but
Okay, I'm leaning towards trusting MapHack, which I don't normally do. Although he is playing
Sure.
very calm and cool and collected, which I don't like. But I'm leaning towards trusting him at the moment because I do trust TC and I trust Ben, and I do not trust you right now. I still don't like your 3 for 3, and I do not like you claiming Seamstress. Yeah.
I mean, that's reasonable. I'm just telling you what I went because it's like, as I said,
Yeah.
the Seamstress. That's why I wanted to save Seamstress for a situation like this, or for. I'm glad I didn't decide to wait for one more day. But with Ben confirming Yenza was good with Klutz, I figured you can go ahead and toss that out. So
Okay, and sorry, what you're saying? You got you got confirmation. You got
different alignments, yeah.
different alignment. Yeah. Okay.
Was a good player was executed, or an evil player died last night. Third day, and that was when.
Based off of the information people have been having, it's not likely that it's a no dashi just because, I mean, all of it's looked good, and based off of what map, I haven't had a chance to talk to Agamone, so I don't know for sure where that
Do you mind
one
if,
is.
since so many people are dead, do you mind if I ask you more specific information about who you
Yeah.
are?
So I am the town crier, and
Oh,
I have gotten a no that no minions have nominated, but
oh.
that
Interesting. Not a
doesn't-
lot of people have been nominating.
I mean, there's 3 of us, 3 people
Who-
who have done it. Map, you, and then I believe Jacob. Yeah. So
Okay, interesting. All right, and I'm the artist who hasn't used my ability yet. I'm still trying to figure. I'm just very lost. I'm just
okay.
trying to figure that out.
Okay.
Okay. Also, I have
wouldn't
heard of an
use-
outsider, and that's why I put Barber in my 3 for 3s because I'm trying to find out who that is.
Who that?
Or, sorry, not who that is.
outsider
I'm trying to signal who that is without telling who that is. There you go, that
Hmm.
one. Sorry, my words.
Gotcha.
I got a 2-hour nap today.
It's like you were up all night or something.
Oh, right.
So,
All right.
Yeah.
Then I'll go get more info.
Okay.
That's
To use my ability once.
oh, that's rough. Who'd you use it on?
I tested Kevin, and so
Dang.
I assume that means he's at least not the big bad.
Yeah. I am the sweetheart, so
Okay.
yeah. I don't know if like at what point I should just try to die or whatever. I don't know. I've only told dead people so far, so I don't know.
I mean,
And are having a chat. Huh.
Just because Jacob, that person I mentioned, I feel like that player is probably the starting pit hack.
Well, listen, if I die, you're right.
Yep.
Hey, do we
I-
have pretty good confidence that there's not a Fengu in chat or in game?
There's so many Fangoos
There
in the
was
chat right
not
now.
a Fangu.
So
Everyone's a
many
Fengu.
Well,
You said
that's
there's not a
funny.
thing.
That's
yeah.
funny because I have some information
Nominations
actually.
are open.
I am the
Okay.
Savant. I have been visiting Peter every day. My information is as follows. On the first day, one player used their one-use ability today, or the outsider count has been modified. Number 2, a good player was executed, or an evil player died last night. Number 3, the big bad is now a Fengu, or the big bad is now the Nodashi.
Night 3 or day 3 was Fangu or Nodashi as the new big bad.
Correct.
So if it was Vortox, that would also be the information
Yes,
you get.
so strictly speaking, that's just ruling out it having become a Vigor Mortis.
What was day 2?
Day 2 was a good player was executed, and that was after we executed TC, or an evil player died last night, and that was when Ben died in the night.
You're calling Ben evil?
No.
What was the other
no.
one? Oh, you're saying he wasn't evil. That was a
TC is
mislead.
good or I am evil.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I have not heard from another clockmaker.
So it's possible that we do have a Fangu now.
It is possible there's a Fangu in play currently. But as far as like once per
nominations
game
are open,
abilities go,
I nominate Agamone.
Matt nominates Agamone. Tell us about it.
He claimed artist, juggler, and seamstress to me, and yeah, I haven't really heard any information apart from that, but I'm okay with that dying.
Agamone, your reply.
I mean, I'm okay with dying. Yeah, especially if you think it's a Fangu game, then I'm better off dead like this.
3
You're an
votes
outsider?
will put Agamone on the block.
You're not an outsider. That's okay. But I think we should kill you now. I think it's time for you to die.
I would vote if it was
Just leave
my
it
dead
at
vote.
3.
3 is enough. Any other nominations today?
I'll say that my clockmaker information was a 4.
4.
Yes.
Or, oh, she was. Also,
if we think K-Max was evil, that would lead me to believe Autobron, except for the fact that there was no Fangu at the start of the game. So he would have to be the Vigor. Otherwise, a Nodashi would have poisoned me and P-Tony would have given me false info.
Interesting.
From my
Um,
perspective,
false info.
Well,
if
wait.
Autobron is Vigor, then if he poisons nearest townfolk neighbor, it could be either what my or wait, no,
Well,
never mind. Yeah,
Otto
never mind. Yeah,
would have
yeah,
started
yeah,
as Pit
yeah,
Hag.
sorry, my fault. Yeah. I'm talking nonsense. It's been a while since I played.
Wait, do we have another like outsider? Like we don't have a.
Yeah,
Baldur
I've
Clan.
heard of another outsider that's not you, but for
Okay.
obvious reasons, we've been
Second
quiet.
call
Yeah,
for
yeah.
nominations.
Tomorrow, it might be worth executing Otto because I've heard from an Oracle that they have a 1 after K-Max died. So
I don't think it's Otto though, just because of the outsider count is what makes me think it's not Otto.
So
Because the source of that outsider count isn't Otto himself or K-Max himself.
Closing in 5.
I have a little information to share, but if you want to close really quick, K-Max said that he's a seamstress. He tested me against Maphack and he got opposite sides. However, because he's being quiet and not super advocating for kill Maphack, I think that wasn't a real story.
It was a real
Votes
story.
are
but
closed.
I know
Agamone
people-
is
K-Max is
executed
for me.
and dies. And
I know people don't go ahead and trust when you go ahead and just blurt it
Congratulations,
out.
it's sleepy
I wanted
time.
to actually.
Good night.
Good night.
No more game talk.
All right. So when the sweetheart dies, that means that one player is drunk from now on. I think we're going to make that be the Oracle. Or the Sage. Oracle or the Sage? I really don't know. It's tough. Smart play by Agamone, potentially. So if it depends who auto kills tonight. I have a feeling that he's going to try to transfer. So that probably means we should. The Oracle is going to be drunk. You are sweetheart drunk. Of course. I think that Good is gonna come away with this. Poor thing. Alright, she's gonna be upset. She's gonna be so upset. And we can continue to give him a 1. And that's really all we can do. Let's see what people are saying in the texts. Town is gonna turn on me now. Yeah. Yeah, I think that map is well, although they don't believe that there was an I don't think anybody has suspected Yenza as an outsider. It is going to be suspicious that Otto died because Otto would have been a good frame if he had been good. So we'll see. I think the drunk info is going to come out, and that's going to explain away the Oracle 1 in Map's mind. And I think he mostly trusts Jacob. So that by process of elimination, we'll see. We'll see. All right.
I'm gonna be laughing for years about the 5 people watching paint dry joke you made.
It was a good joke.
And it was a
Last
good time.
night, Otto watched too much paint dry.
Oh, no.
Otto, we should have
That
a
makes me
chat.
feel like it's now Yenza.
Oh, yeah, that's Fangu.
We're down to final 3.
Yeah.
So I was the Oracle, and I got a 1 last night.
Wait, you said you got a 1 the night that K-Max died.
I did.
So you're saying that Otto was not evil.
Map Hex
I'm saying I
bamboozled.
got a 1 last night as well. I got 1 the last 2
Oh.
nights.
Wait.
Yeah, last 2 nights.
That
wait,
doesn't make any sense.
wait. I have something to say.
Yes.
I was a sweetheart. You could be sweetheart drunk.
Yeah, I
Ah.
think
Yeah, you're almost certainly. if
there's
that's
2
them.
worlds I'm seeing. One is he's sweetheart drunk. The other one is where Maphack and Crash are a duo.
Okay, so hold
yeah.
on. Because there's relevant information here. Connor, do you want to take it away?
I mean, I'm the snake charmer, and the one person that I was able to test was Matt Hack.
Yeah, Maphack could have been starting Pit Hag. Pit Hagging me right away is a pretty good
Okay.
test.
Sure, I'm not.
And Pit Hagging himself.
How does that work with your? Oh yeah, for Crash.
For
Sure.
me, but
Yeah.
But
I'm
that's
talking
the
about
thing.
my
though.
role.
Well,
I'm
what-
at least
okay.
since day 2. Since day 2, I've been telling people I'm just the artist,
Yeah.
which my
I
info
can't
doesn't make
poke
sense
any
anymore.
holes in that, but whatever.
Or my
I'm gonna
info
go
doesn't
get my
matter
strong
anymore, I
info.
should say, since Big Bad changed. Night.
This is terrible, and I hate it.
Welcome to
I'm
Clock
gonna
Tower.
pick some on. Well, I'm going with a Fangu jump a chord or an outsider is lying.
Okay.
And all of this is absolute nonsense.
Good luck.
Thanks.
But they're not coming forward.
Oh,
so
I see what you mean now, Ben.
Okay.
Okay.
My
I'm
last
not a barber.
information, which frankly doesn't help that much, is a Fangu jump occurred or an outsider is lying.
Dun dun dun.
If an outsider
Outsider
would like to come
claim is
forward-
lying, or an outsider
No,
is
just
actually.
outsider is lying.
I mean, if Agamone isn't the sweetheart and Jacob isn't actually drunk, I don't know.
There's not really
I
a
never
point
actually
in
got a
being
chance to
lying
talk
about
to Agamone. So.
I mean,
Tells you I was with the seamstress.
Yenza and Otto are the only 2 I don't have filled in. my
K-Max
grim.
was the one who told me that he was an outsider. And I just
K-Max told you he was an outsider?
Oh, seamstress isn't an outsider.
no, you get in your 3 for 3. You said that you were you gave me an outsider and you hinted
Yeah.
towards that like really heavily. And so I assumed that's what we were going
Hey,
with.
bud.
But-
I
and
just
then
go
I
ahead.
thought you were
Miss-
using I thought you were
missing you
scared
round
to get
2.
get
Feels good
pointed
to be
at,
back
so I
in
thought you
Clock
were using
Tower.
seamstress as a
Ah,
counter.
actually, Ben, I have a counter proposal to your suggestion that I was the pit hag because I hard claimed to TC day 1 that I was the spawn.
I don't remember claiming an
Before I
outsider
talked
to
to
you,
I
Yenza.
talked to
Yeah.
Crash like day 2,
Okay.
3.
3.
Double
Yeah.
check.
So like I don't.
Otto, what was your role?
Town crier.
Town
Yeah.
crier.
Yeah, because I should have claimed the same
What did
three
you get?
with everybody.
I
What happened?
got
Then?
no's every time.
Interesting.
If a minion
So,
nominated today.
yeah, it
so
was a
day
pit
one
hack
was
game.
Yenza, and who else nominated?
I nominated.
Map hack.
So Otto started off
day
as the pit
three.
hack, turned himself into
or,
the
day,
Fang.
that was day
and
one.
killed
Day
K-Max.
two
No
was
for Jacob as well.
I also
Those three.
nominated.
Yeah.
Jacob and Map. What was day
Jacob,
three?
Map, and Yenza are the
Oh, you-
three who
died last
nominated,
night.
and I got no's for those.
Okay.
Yeah.
And like, I
Which
think that
doesn't make sense because they're the people who would have had to be the pit hack.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
it's
do try.
Yenza now, unfortunately.
So
Well,
for me, I don't. You guys have been doing a lot of puzzle piecing, and I have not. I have been super lost this whole game. The best I can go for are social vibes, and Jacob is giving me good social vibes, and Mapek is not giving me good social vibes. However, my intuition says I should flip that and go for Jacob instead because he's really good at fooling me socially, and Mapek always gives me sussy vibes. So I don't know.
That's so
who's
kind.
okay or not,
Thank
I mean,
you.
based off of my information, I don't think an outsider is lying. I think a Fangu jump occurred. And
Yeah.
Yenza,
well,
I think
the
you're the last outsider.
the fact
I'm-
that there's only one hard outsider claim though, because none of the three living players are claiming
Yeah.
outsider right now.
Yenza claimed.
wouldn't at this
So
point.
Yenza claimed Barber to me as part of her three when we first talked.
I am
Yeah,
the sage.
she did include it.
I
as
am the
one of
sage.
Okay, okay, that's funny because no, I'm actually the sage. All the Savant stuff was BS. And I've been cleared by a town crier, assuming that's correct, and a snake charmer, so like I can't be
Mapek,
evil.
you're so evil.
No,
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
no,
Mapek, guys.
Previous.
It's
Yeah.
absolutely 100%.
I think
No,
we just have
I'm
to
not.
throw our hats
I'm
away.
so sorry, I
genuinely
didn't
the sage.
I am so sorry. I
Yeah.
didn't trust you.
TC can confirm that I claimed secretly to him to be sage.
That's great. And then
You
you
did
killed him.
secretly
And then you.
claim to be Sage. Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I
And it was
didn't.
still before I talked to Crash.
I didn't claim Sage to anyone because I wanted to be murdered in this.
Yenza is so evil.
Oh my goodness!
She
It was
was
30
proposed
seconds.
to me, and then all of her
Wait,
other
we have
threes
30
started
seconds.
to get taken
I
up.
defended you.
That's
20
before
seconds.
nominations open.
20 seconds.
Yenza's
Oh, okay.
so evil.
I'm not nominating Mapek. Is that a nomination?
Yeah, no, I understand. Even though I've been cleared
You got 10
offensively
seconds.
by
You got 10
a snake
seconds.
charmer and a town crier. Go for it.
No one cleared you.
What are you talking about? Assuming that we trust Otto, right? If he's really good, he got a no on me, right?
I also got
And
a no
then
on Yenza.
When
I don't know
Fair
who
new
I'm
thank
trusting. I don't know. I don't know who I'm trusting, but I know you're not the sage, and you're saying,
Okay.
"Oh, I told people, so that means I'm cleared." Nanzo, like, nominate Mapek, please.
Nominations are open. Go ahead, say that one more time.
I nominate Yenza.
Sorry. No,
Wow.
Whose hand was
evil.
raised?
Evil confirmed.
Matt has nominated
Okay.
Yenza. Tell us about it.
I believe that Yenza is evil, given the fact that I am the sage, and based off of the fact that if you believe that Otto is good, then I can't possibly have been the pit hag, and based off of TC's snake charming, I couldn't have possibly been the starting big bad. So I don't think there's any world that I'm evil. I think we should get 3 votes on this.
Yenza, your reply.
I am the sage. I don't know what he's talking about. I am legitimately lost, but I do know I'm the freaking sage, and Mapek is lying. 100%.
Kid,
Two
mean, what if-
votes will
what if
put
Mapek-
Yenza on the
God,
block.
oh god, oh
If Mapek's
Jacob,
the
trust.
sage, if Mapek's the sage, who's Rosemary and Thyme? Come on! Nothing. Thank you, Yenza. I appreciate it.
Yeah. I
4
got you.
votes
I got
is
you.
enough. Any other nominations
Would you
today?
like to nominate
Actually,
Mapek?
that was really good.
Yenza nominates Mapek. Tell us about it.
I am the sage. He is not. He is freaking lying. Hands up, everyone. We have our big bad. Maybe a minion. Jacob, are you the big bad? Oh, fudge.
god. You know what? No, I was.
Sorry, hold on.
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh,
Mapek, your turn.
Mapek, your
Okay.
reply.
I want to say this. Assuming that I am correct and that there was a Fangu jump, if there are 3 evil players, in my world it's K-Max, Otto, and Yenza. If any one good player puts their hand up, then that means that they tie and we lose the game. That's my defense.
4 votes to tie, 5 to put on the block.
Kids, I am so serious. Please, it's a Mapek. I promise it's Mapek. Right now, this very second of your lives. Oh my goodness, we're gonna lose.
2 is not enough. Any other? Jacob, do you want to nominate yourself or a dead player?
Do it.
I mean-
do it.
I mean,
do
that
it,
could
please.
be
Come
fun,
on.
but yeah, no, no. We'll
This big
just-
bad-
Nominate me for
Buddy,
fun.
buddy, if you gaslit me, I will be very upset, but I will also be very proud of you.
Yenza is executed and dies. Congratulations. The good team! Well done, everybody.
I can't with this good.
Lying. I was so I had no leg to stand on.
I'm sorry for doing
Yeah.
the secret third thing, everyone.
Oh, all right, sweet. So our story, we started with the Nodashi, who poisoned his 2 townsfolk neighbors. Those neighbors were, well, Crash the artist and Maphack the sage, who claimed Savant until the 9th hour. We had Tasty Cakes the Snake Charmer, who on night 1 chose Maphack, and nothing happened. Which would have been the same if he was the Nodashi, but that's fine too. We have the Oracle Jacob, who got true information for most of the time. He got a 1 when K-Max and Crash died on the same night because K-Max was evil. However, following that, Agamoni, the sweetheart, died and drunkified him for the next day. Otto started off as your pit hag, who turned Ben into the Klutz and then turned himself into the Fangu, triggering the double death. Ben started off as your philosopher, got some good and healthy clockmaker information on night 2, and then turned into the Klutz and validated Yenza, who was the barber at the time, but by the end of the game, she became the Fangu. And that
I was
is
trying
blood
so
on the
hard to
clock.
ask how you could double poison, because I knew Maphack was poisoned both nights, obviously. So it's like I was trying to figure out how I could express that without giving away. Yep, I was the Nodashi, guys. Because I was like, no. It's like, how do I ask this without? It's like, yep, there's Yenza's screwed now.
Everyone say
Otto.
goodbye, you two.
Bye.
Bye, you two.